Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's the punter, Trenton Gill, now to do the honors, and off we go here at Soldier Field. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone.
Oh, okay. Almost ran that thing back now. Mic up real quick, y'all.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. On first down, right back to Hall. Down at the 35, it'll be second down. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Now a play fake. Rodgers out to his left.
Overthrew it.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. They'll run here with Hall. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Five yards remain on second down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And his kick is
Try. I ain't mastered the kicking right now, but
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
This one seemed a little faster than 23.
The return is Jones from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. From the gun, here's Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. There's Mooney with another catch. And some space here. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And this one incomplete.
That boy heard them footsteps.
He released that awkwardly awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because
Come on. Oh, my goodness.
Big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And he is out of bounds right
I fumbled, Charles. I fumbled the ball. Fumbled the ball on that one.
He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the
When I say fumble the ball, y'all talking about just the fact that I ain't tackling right. Fumble the bag pretty much.
Herbert powering up the middle. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A good red zone run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second and goal. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown Bears. Khalil Herbert from 6 yards away. And the Bears have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Hall. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. On play action, Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. He exited the pocket, trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. On play action, Fields rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Fields. They'll set up the screen for Herbert. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Fields throwing again. Over the middle, complete. That's more. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up second down. Fields changing the play. Here's a give to Herbert. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Now Hall to start the drive. He's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Here's Hall again. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. 27 yards there, a first down. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. Throwing quickly to Wilson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to the ground with Hall. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Straight ahead is Hall. And this time he is in. Breece Hall taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And now it's blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now they'll audible to something else. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. To throw is Fields. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw, Fields. And this is going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Again, Fields. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now a first down throw, Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history and tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. From the 50, here's Fields. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So 6 now. 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He'll buy some time right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Steps away. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. On 2nd down, it's Knight. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys that can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
On the counter, it's Hall. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From midfield, here's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. On play action, it's Rodgers. He finds Wilson. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Give up the middle. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They'll run with Hall. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And he's second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Third time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Good catch.
And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Flush to his right. He's across midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to make something out of nothing.
I feel like this year they made their bodies look kind of longer. Like, I don't really like that shit.
Here's Fields.
So like everybody just looked long, like lingy.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now it's Fields. That is caught by Herbert. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Jordan.
Yeah, that's game.
And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to
That's
the
game.
20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw is Rodgers. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Into space at the 45. And he will work.
Let's go, baby. Come on, that's game. You already know it's game.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Get right.
A handoff for Hall. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here.
Messed up the kick, but
to work his way into the end zone.
man, it's a good game, man.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
But heard them footsteps.
Inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to
That's mine.
do it in the
Oh.
future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Buying time to his left.
He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. Come on now. What was you thinking? Come on, man.
Lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that
Some good scrambling, but you gotta release that ball, man. Good play. Good play. Yeah, man, that was good. I admire that. You just gotta release that ball. Good scrambling.
On first down, Fields. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
To the air again, Fields. And it's complete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
I'm thinking about too much, man.
Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10.
You got this. Slow it down. Oh, you should have slowed it down, man. You thought about it too much.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Slow it down, man.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Good game, man. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching.